Greetings! What will await us as game developers in 2024? Let's talk about new Unity AI toolkit for animators. Let's get started! First thing first, if you have the access to the Muse lab, you can go to the Muse Animate and launch this new toolkit. It's a prompt-based animation tool, and currently it's in closed beta, and I'm lucky to have access to it. So I give you some insights how it works, and let's test it out. Imagine you have to create your own custom character and your own custom animations. You simply just put prompts in generator window, for example, moving and climbing on the wall with jumping between walls. Click generate button, and in couple of seconds you have fully customized animations. Look how it's amazing. First of all, look at the quality of the animation with first take. My character do exactly what I'm pasted here. So let's learn about the basics. Pose your character using effectors. These effectors just guidelines to your animation. In any time, you can tweak these effectors to fix your animation. Let's test it out. So, what we're gonna do? Also, this toolkit gives you full control of manual animation generation. You can simply modify any keys of this animation. So, how it works? You simply push this convert button, and this toolkit will convert your AI generated animation to keyframes. And choosing right keyframe, you can simply drag these effectors, these points of this control rig, and modify animation as you want. So feel free to modify any keys, and animation will regenerate it automatically. It's huge and helpful toolkit to give you some thoughts about how your character should move in specific situations. You can tweak this with transition duration and extrapolated poses. So let's try this out. I see my fingers are not in the correct position, so I can rotate my wrist to match the correct position with my, for example, imaginary ladder. My character will climb the ladder, and I want fingers just lay down on this ladder. It's pretty straightforward. As you're familiar with Blender or Maya, Muse Animate is saving your time. Also, this toolkit can export this animation in FBX file, so you have to tweak it manually after all. No more mockup suits. It's not perfect yet comparing to the handmade animations, so you have to tweak it. By the way, it saves your time. You can extrapolate pose also, so this is amazing. You can export your animation locally, and let's try another features of this toolkit. For example, I manually put takes number 2. What it means? It means that this AI toolkit will generate 2 types of animation for this prompt. I simply put new prompt, jumping and sliding with smooth leaning back. So I have select the first result and choose between 2 takes. The first take will look like I'm trying to swim in the pool, and let's try some more prompts and test it in boundary cases. So imagine you have fighting game, and you can generate fighting animations. Fighting with sword in left hand and pistol in right. Let's test it out, how this toolkit will generate animation matching this specific custom type of movement. So this looks great, and these idle animations looks pretty good enough. It takes care about what type of weapon in hands of this character, which hand is holding sword and which hand is holding the pistol. So let's generate some idle animations with a funny mood. For example, how it will generate this type of animation. It's pretty simple, right? And looks ordinary, so not much fun with this prompt. Let's generate some walking with dog animations, how it will look like. In real life, you're not supposed to walk with your dog like that. And this is pretty close. What's next? Let's try some complicated animations and test the boundary case of this toolkit. Let's generate cascadeur trick with, for example, rotating 360 degrees in flight. So what will this toolkit generate? Let's see. It takes time. I have 2 takes, so let's compare it. The first one is look like pirouette, and the second one just doing what I tell him to do. So this is great. What about the quality of the exported animations? Let's see in Blender, for example. Let's open the rig of this character. So you have to choose the pose mode, and let's see on the keyframes and the quality of this animation overall. In ordinary case, you have to animate your character with some transitions and smooth ease in, ease out types of movement. So you can see this animation is keyframed. So it generates key by key bone movement. So let's open the dope sheet, and you can see this AI toolkit simply saves all location and rotation of the bones. It's not just optimized yet, but you can tweak this by yourself. And this is it. Feel free to support this channel. You can go to the link in the description down below and open the Patreon page. All members have access to the exclusive content and tutorials. Thanks for watching.